Right, we're here with Val Gill, who is Lord Mayor of Town Mayor.
Town Mayor,
Town
yes.
Mayor.
Lord Mayor's, yes, giving me a grand title that I don't have.
Okay, so, well, now, you've got a big, it's of course Bridgnorth that we're looking at, but it's
Yes.
the town involved.
That's right.
You've got a big weekend coming up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Bridgnorth's got talent.
Yes.
Right, tell us a little bit about it, Val.
Well, it's something that my husband and I talked about probably about a year ago. First started to think about the wonderful community that we have here in Bridgnorth and the many, many talented people with talents of all kinds, and just thought what a wonderful thing it would be to bring all this together. And so I actually mentioned it, I think, in my mayoral speech on the 13th of May last year, that this was something I could see, and I visualised an event that would bring together people of all ages, all sorts, groups, individuals, artists, cake makers, photographers, flower arrangers, school children, elderly people, whatever, to bring them all together from around the community that we could celebrate together. So it's not a competition,
Right.
it's a celebration of the talented people of Bridgnorth and surrounding area.
Yeah. Now, it must have taken a huge amount of effort to organise. Have you had to, because you've had to do it on a shoestring budget, more or less, haven't
Yes,
you? Yeah.
I haven't had any budget at all,
Right.
and I've been very grateful for a handful of people who approached me and said, we like the idea of this, we'd like to work with you, you know, can we help? And I don't refuse any volunteers. So I've had a group of very committed people who've come along and worked with me and shared their skills. So I had the skill of Stephen Durgis, who put together this programme that we've got, and hopefully many of the folks hearing this will have picked up a programme. And Joan Bodnam, who is a lady who knows a lot of people around the town, so she's gone and visited people and had good responses. David Richardson is another one who volunteered, and then he brought along Janine Harley, who's been involved with the music festival and knows how to put together a programme, and her son's providing PA, and Paul Tacky is another young man who offered to be involved at the beginning. So together we've just met probably not more than half a dozen times, but each time we've met we've come with ideas, we've gone away with something to do, and then the next time we've met, we've all come together with things we've achieved, and it seems to have moved along effortlessly.
Yeah.
The big thing for me was when it was suggested that we put together a programme, how are we going to advertise it?
Yeah.
And it was suggested that I speak to Martin Edwards from Review Media, which I did. And he said, well, I could do you a black and white folded A4, which would cost you about £100, or I could do you a nice, colourful, quality item for about £700, at which I gulped, not having any finance for this at all, just simply trusting in people's generosity and voluntary contributions, which is what has happened. And he suggested approaching businesses in the town who might advertise in a programme and sponsor it. And some of the group approached businesses, I approached people I knew, and I've just been amazed at the generosity of our business community in sponsoring this programme. So the whole thing's about community.
Very much so. And of course, you know, everybody talks much about the economic downturn, it's austerity Britain, but it must be very, you must be quite amazed at the response that you've had, really.
I am amazed. I'm amazed at people's willingness to be involved, both to share their talents, to offer money when that's what they've got, to enable it to happen. The venues have been offered without any charge, and it's just a wonderful community coming together.
Yes. And I mean, you've got events all over the town, haven't you? There are a variety of venues involved, including St Leonard's and Bridgnorth Baptist Church, the White Lion, the Black Boy Inn, Bridgnorth Town Hall, of course. Now, there's Bridgnorth Town Hall. There's been a few problems there, hasn't there?
Yes, it has been closed for 2, almost 3 months probably now.
Yeah.
There have been a few difficulties with burst pipes and problems with water being switched off and taking a long time to get it on again, but hopefully, no, not hopefully, it will.
Yes.
It will be open
It'll all be all
on
right.
Friday, and it'll be up and running on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we'll have our camera club exhibiting some of their wonderful photographs, and the
Yes.
wildlife drawing group are going to be exhibiting some of their work. And we've also got a couple of men who like engines and railway stock, and Jeff Winwood's going to display some miniature engines, and Mike Grocock is going to display some other model railway wagons.
Right.
So there'll be things to look at in there, and there'll be a lot to look at as well as to listen to in St Leonard's and in the Baptist Church. And don't forget the youth club.
No, that's right.
The Inage Lane Youth Centre, they've just grabbed hold of this with enthusiasm, and they're putting on their own event starting at midday. I've been asked to go along and open that with a little speech, and I'm looking forward to what these youngsters are going to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's exciting, isn't it? Because you, as you say, you've really attracted people from all areas of the community, haven't you? Yeah.
Yes, I've been approached by a number of individuals as well as groups, and pupils from 4 of the schools are going to be involved.
Yeah.
Which is lovely.
Excellent.
Yes.
So all you need is good weather on the day.
Yes, we need a good weather, so that people can come along and take advantage of having a whole day, lots to go around and see and hear. And there'll be lots of homemade cakes as well to enjoy in St Leonard's Church and in the Baptist Church. Yeah, go and enjoy the homemade cakes, because that's a talent that some people have.
And of course you've got the big finale as well on the night as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right, well that will start at 7 o'clock in Castle Hall. That's the only event that we're actually charging for. There are tickets available which are going quite quickly.
Yes.
And we've got a range of people involved. I think our youngest performer is a 4-year-old who with her sister is doing a gymnastic dance.
Excellent.
And we've got a couple of people from Bridgnorth Players doing a bit of dramatic poetry reading, and I don't think you'll mind me saying one of those 2 is 80 years old, so we've got a whole spectrum of ages. We've got some school children taking part, playing instruments and singing and dancing, and we've got some of the well-known area choirs, singing groups. We've got Voices in Harmony, 7 singers, bel canto, and the Bridgnorth Choral Society. We've got the Bridgnorth Area Youth Orchestra playing. So a wide range of talents and ages.
Now the big question about, are you hoping this is going to become an annual event? Is that what you would like to see?
Well, a number of people have suggested that to me. I can't say that I'd thought that when I started out on this road.
Right.
It may be something that could be an annual event.
Yes.
I'm not sure whether I would want to organise it every year.
But
on the other hand, people have said to me, but once you've had the experience, you can do it again.
That's right.
So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Maybe other people will want to get on board, and
right. Okay.
Because it is a good way of bringing the community together.
I think it's
and giving us something to look forward to and to enjoy and have fun and.
I think it's a wonderful thing for the community, and we wish you all the very best with it for the weekend.
Thank you.
Hope it all goes well for you.
Thank you.
I know you're a busy lady, and thank you for spending some time with us.
That's all right. It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Lovely.